Thank you very much. And now let us proceed to the next session. Now with us we have Dr. Bijay Kumar Sahu, Senior Regional Manager and Head, Outreach Office, Visakhapatnam, NRDC National Research Development Corporation. And sir will be talking about building innovation ecosystems connecting schools to the world. And I invite Dr. N. Gargi, Assistant Professor, Department of IT, to formally introduce our guest speaker of the day.
Distinguished resource person, Dr. Bijay Kumar Sahu. Dr. Sahu is an eminent professional in the domains of intellectual property, innovation management, technology transfer and commercialization with over 2 decades of impactful work across academia, industry and government. He earned his MPhil and PhD from Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi, specializing in IP and technology management, and is a Danida Fellow from Copenhagen Business School, where he also received his Executive Diploma in Innovation Strategy and IPR Commercialization. Dr. Sahu currently serves as a Senior Regional Manager and Head of the Outreach Office at National Research Development Corporation under the Ministry of Science and Technology, Government of India, and contributes nationally as Associate Editor of Invention Intelligence. Over the years, Dr. Sahu has led several major national initiatives and facilitated more than 500 technology transfers and MOUs with IISc, IITs and NITs. Dr. Sahu is recognized as one of the top 100 IP leaders from India by the World IP Forum, with the Best Technology Innovation Support Center Award from Government of India. He has also coordinated important Government of India task force studies, represented the country in global forums such as USPTO, BKPTO, WIPO, JPRO and UK IPO, and continues to serve the nation innovation landscape as a mentor, visiting professor and advisor. We are D. Kumar Sahu with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request you to please welcome him with a warm round of applause.
Thank you for giving this opportunity, and I am speaking before to the interesting personalities of our nation, those who guide the education and those who leverage the education for a Viksit Bharat. So thank you for giving this opportunity. I think I have 30 minutes of my presentation because 4:30 is your session for valedictory. So when we are talking about Viksit Bharat and connecting the world, small is always beautiful. And every small beginning we have seen in the legacy of innovation and education. And today, those who are having a humble beginning, they are making the difference for the nation and nation building through innovation and education. So thank you all of you for giving this opportunity, and just have a 30 minutes of interaction, not one side. I'm looking from your side also. If you feel, you can ask me any question during my presentation. If you light a lamp for someone else, it will also brighten your path. I am standing before you. Somebody also helped my parents to give the education, because I came from a very humble family and one of the poorest district of India called Kalahandi district. So education disseminate known knowledge, research convert money into knowledge, innovation convert knowledge into money. Today we are in knowledge economy. Knowledge must be acknowledged, and knowledge must be managed, and knowledge must be monetized. We have seen during Corona how knowledge plays an important role in tracing, testing and treating of COVID-19, including vaccine. And we must leverage that collaboration, and that's the Prime Minister of India always talked about: Ek Bharat, Savalambi Bharat, Swachh Bharat, Viksit Bharat, Navachar Bharat. And also Prime Minister of India always talked about Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Prayas. Today people from Wadhwani Foundation, my friends from Ministry of Education, people from Andhra Pradesh Education Council, and also the institution, the higher educational institution called Siddhartha Academy of Higher Education, the name itself talked about education, and Mahatma Gandhi, and other than Mahatma Gandhi we have also Gautama Buddha, who talks about innovation, education and also discipline. So friends, the illiterate of the 21st century are not those who cannot read and write, but those who cannot learn. NEP 2020 talks about relearn, co-learn, unlearn, and also relearn. And that's the ecosystem today. When we talks about life is a learning. Everyone are learning, and that is the beauty of the life. And when we are talking about innovation, we must not talk about only innovation that we talked about. My Dr. Sam talked about innovation at Israel. We must also look to the people of the last mile. I came from a place called Kalahandi district, and from 100 kilometers from Kalahandi district there is a Araku Valley. And Araku is not only known to the India. As a citizen of India, I am also honored to have a filter Araku coffee. And that is nothing but a Viksit Bharat. We are talking about reach to unreach. And how we can mitigate the challenge of the people of the last mile, the tribes who are coming out with that coffee, how we can do the value addition. And having a lunch, we can have a filter coffee that can also mitigate our liver, have a very good digestion. Not only to that, if we promote, protect, leverage, export, the benefit sharing goes to the people of the last mile. And that's we talked about vocal for local. And that's the vision today we are talking, sitting together, how we leverage, how we connect, how we can collaborate. No one achieve in silo. The global world is today knowledge intensive, and knowledge must be acknowledged, and knowledge must be managed, and knowledge must be monetized. We need to bring Saraswati and Lakshmi together. My role is bringing Saraswati and Lakshmi in Andhra Pradesh, Odisha and Northeast. I'll just show you. In fact, I was talking to Dr. Sam that recently I had been to Israel. In fact, my daughter was also curious. Papa, आप Israel जा रहे हो? ये देखना, वो देखना, Dead Sea जाना, Startup Nation जाना, Jerusalem जाना, वहाँ पे Western world जाना. I learned from my daughter because how our children are more innovative. And they knows all the programming what. So point is that how we connect. And you can see, I was presenting to this leader Panduru Khadi. You can see, this is from Srikakulam only. And I went with, I purchased I think 25 to 30 Panduru Khadi with 150 rupees. And I was telling during my lunch, I presented to the many of the big shot of Israel. I'll show you also, and you can see it. And I was in the high level Indian delegation to Israel, and that you can see, seeing is believing. Jo dikhta hai wo bikhta hai. In fact, I am here because of our contribution, collective contribution. So I am not going to the detail, but how we leverage our nation in the international ecosystem of innovation, you can see. Because of the time constant, I am not elaborating. Because of some of the strategic issue, I am not elaborating. But you can see how the technology innovation is leveraging to mitigate the global challenge and also connect the dot. But we must not forget the people of the last mile when we are talking about connecting the world. Prime Minister of India, our founding father Mahatma Gandhi, reach to unreach. How we can give a smile to the people of the last mile, that's the education talked about. And that's we do. And today we are enjoying coffee. Maybe Koraput coffee or maybe Araku coffee, that is our coffee, our community. And we came from that, wo mitti ka hum hi santan hai. So we must not also forget education. And in that education, Indian Bollywood movie talks about how to respect, how to leverage, how to connect, how to celebrate the innovation in education. The beautiful movies, Indian Bollywood movie 3 Idiots, the Fonsung Wangdu character, Chatur Ramalangam character. I think those who have seen it, I think even our children, those who are watching, because this movie not only talked about innovation or invention. My previous speaker who have presented, Dr. Sam, every slide it is written copyright of Wadhwani Foundation. That means you are the creator. If you are the creator, you have the right. Baba Ambedkar has given us fundamental right. Now nation is talking about intellectual property right. अगर मैडम ने कुछ मेहनत किया है, मैडम ने कुछ इन्वेंशन किया है, वो मैडम का राइट है, उनका मेहनत है. And that's why we are giving many award in scientific ecosystem of governance. So we must protect. We have seen in the case of haldi, neem and basmati. बिरयानी तो खाते हैं बासमती चावल का, लेकिन आपको पता है बिरयानी was patented, so not biryani, basmati rice was patented in US and we fought that case and fortunately we won that case. हल्दी was patented. जब घर में मेरी बेटी का जब जन्म हुआ तो दाई ने हल्दी अम्बिलिकल कॉर्ड में डाला था. Am I right, मैडम? हल्दी जब कभी भी मुंह में कुछ होता है तो हर किसी के घर में, but हल्दी was patented. So that means if we are ignorant, if we are not giving such kind of training to our children, I am not talking about innovation or Viksit Bharat in a nation context, talking about how we manage the innovation with our family, to our children, to our daughter, mother, sister. We are talking about technological innovation, but at my village, whether my extended family are getting a sanitary napkin? No. How we can provide a affordable sanitary napkin so that our mother, sister, those who are at village level, they can afford it, adapt it. And that's the technology we are talking about. And that's the nation we can leverage in the global world. Population, we are number one. No doubt on that. इसमें कमी नहीं है? तो अभी तो और भी नहीं कहूँगा मैं because of so today when India is talking about innovation, we are 38 rank. And when we are talking about Andhra Pradesh, let me also tell you on the record, when I came from Delhi and sitting at Visakhapatnam office, Honorable CM of Andhra Pradesh was visited my office. I will show that picture also. At that time, Andhra Pradesh rank was 14th rank. And at that time, he was asking when you will bring to the single digit. And let me also tell you, 2 days before I met Honorable CM at Partnership Summit, today Andhra Pradesh is single digit. So when we talked about innovation, we talked always about equitable, livable, and viable. But we must look into the people and prosperity and planet. We are talking about industrialization, but I'll skip here because this will be a debatable issue. I don't want to poke my nose on this. I will come straight to this. India produced 24,000 PhD graduate annually. 15 lakh engineering. AICT people are here also. 15,000 इंजीनियरिंग में 1 लाख को नौकरी मिलता है, बाकी 14 लाख इवन दिल्ली मेट्रो, लखनऊ मेट्रो का गार्डनर के लिए भी वो अप्लाई करते हैं, गैंगमैन. सो एंड ऑल्सो इंडिया पेड रॉयल्टी ऑफ 14.3 बिलियन IPR रॉयल्टी इन 2024 व्हाइल अर्निंग ओनली 1.5 बिलियन. कहां से विकसित भारत होगा जितना चिल्लाओ? 14.3 billion, sir. Can you please give me the right answer? What will be in Indian currency? 14.3 billion. Please. 1400. Am I right? 1400. That means we are. आप जो भी प्रोडक्ट यूज कर रहे हो कोई भी फॉरेन कंपनी का, वो पैसा जो हम देते हैं उसी कंट्री में जाता है. That is the IPR रॉयल्टी. अगर हमारे इंडियन कंपनी होता, इनका कंपनी होता या हमारा कंपनी होता तो पैसा हमारे घर में ही घूमता. कहां से विकसित भारत होगा? एंड ऑनरेबल प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ इंडिया दैट पेटेंट आर इंपोर्टेंट, यू नेवर नो वन ग्रैब योर इनोवेशन. हर चीज में चोरी हो रहा है आजकल. प्लागियरिज्म, पायरेसी, इन्फ्रिंजमेंट एकेडमिक इंस्टीट्यूशन में भी हो रहा है, MSME में भी हो रहा है, स्टार्टअप में हो रहा है. बट how collectively we are doing our best, this is one of the program where we are sharing on this, how to leverage it. That's why Government of India recently came out with a private funding of 1 lakh crore for research, development and innovation funding. How we can channelize the invention and innovation through funding from private sector. And you are blessed that your state came out the Ratan Tata Innovation Hub. इवन मेरे बीबी बोलती है कि मैं रतन टाटा का बेटी हूं. Am I right? क्योंकि उनका नमक खाए हैं, टाटा नमक। कहीं भी जाते हैं एयर इंडिया कौन भूलता है, तो पॉइंट इज दैट दैट इज द ब्यूटी एंड दैट इज द सेंटिमेंट ऑफ द पद्म विभूषण रतन टाटा टुडे, एंड दैट legacy we are, and morning I was there in Ratan Tata Innovation Hub. But how we are connected? We are not connected. Awareness is poor on that. You can see Manthan. How many of you knows about Manthan? Yes. आप जानते हो सर? Okay. और 15 मिनट मेरा बाकी है. So Manthan is nothing but the Prime Minister initiative how we should connect each other with our problem and statement. You as a educationist, you as a education officer, if you know something, that problem statement that can collaborate to any of the startup, industry, institution, Wadhwani Foundation, those who have that kind of collaboration, and we can make that. This is the, and those who are doing any research, they should participate and join here and give your specialization so that you can be ornament to the nation and nation building through innovation. Innovation is a long-term health of economy. Abhi madam was telling me, this is the only institution, the person who is also vice chancellor came from IIT Delhi. And let me also tell you, जिस पेड़ का जड़ जितना मजबूत है ना, उस पेड़ हर मुसीबत को मिटिगेट कर सकता है. So that means innovation is a long-term health of economy. We need a healthy root system. And that's why educational institution plays an important role today, and that's why we are giving MIT कोई देता है, हार्वर्ड का नाम कोई देता है, कोई भी हमारे इंडियन का नहीं बोलता है. Maybe just now I met honorable vice chancellor. I told I did my MBA from Copenhagen Business School. I didn't say that I did my PhD from JNU. मैं भी अपने आप को ब्रांड कर रहा हूँ with that brand, but I am not branding my own institution. So that is the biggest challenge today. And creative innovation, invention, yes, no doubt on that part. And let me also tell you in this August ecosystem high, Andhra Pradesh is known for innovation in all emerging sector, and Tamil Nadu is known for manufacturing innovation. Every state has some kind of speciality. और उसमें तो कहते हैं ना, अनेकता में एकता है, यूनिटी एंड डाइवर्सिटी ऑफ इंडिया. हमारे देश में इतना विविधता है कि हम एक हैं. मैं उड़िया हूं, केम फ्रॉम दिल्ली, तमिलियन है, दिल्ली में राज कर रहा है. सो दैट इज द ब्यूटी ऑफ इंडिया टुडे, हाउ वी कैन लेवरेज एंड कोलैबोरेट, कनेक्ट, को क्रिएट एंड सेलिब्रेट द इनोवेशन फॉर नेशन एंड नेशन बिल्डिंग. दैट इज इनोवेशन. एंड इनोवेशन इज ए लॉन्ग टर्म हेल्थ ऑफ इकोनॉमी, एंड इट इज टेक्नोलॉजी ड्रिवन. टुडे वी हैव सीन ड्यूरिंग कोरोना the tracing, testing and treating of COVID-19 including vaccine. आप याद करो उस दिन को, how we people are going to ICU to see our own parents, our own near and dear, going with a PPE kit imported from China, but we learn how to make the PPE kit, how to manufacture the PPE kit, and how a scientist developed this PPE kit, which is breathable, affordable, adaptable, comfortable, indigenous, developed by My India, and the money will be here only, and many of the industry who are manufacturing. And this is the innovation. This is for Viksit Bharat and connecting the global world. And today we are competitive in exporting such product. I'll give a very interesting example, Amul. When my sister could not get my mother milk, she survived by Amul only. Many of my relatives used to tell, अरे ये तो अमूल में ही बची हुई है. Today my sister is mother of 2 kids. One is at NIT Rourkela. That means Amul's mitigated the challenge of the million children, those who missed mother milk. And that's the innovation we talked about, bringing academia and industry. It was developed by institution only. Corona vaccine kit, corona vaccine was created by mRNA vaccine was an institution only. That means how we create the knowledge, manage the knowledge, monetize the knowledge. That is nothing but bringing Lakshmi and Saraswati together. How? Visakhapatnam, the lady who could not speak Hindi. If you are coming to Visakhapatnam, meet her. More than 40 women are working in our company. What she is manufacturing? Rosni, in saline water lantern, give half liter of sea water, you will get electricity, and also you can recharge your mobile. Give this to the fishermen, those who goes to the deep sea for fishing. Innovation, equitable, green, sustainability, and women empowerment. Srikakulam, she is from Srikakulam. Palasa Anna. But she could not speak Hindi, but let me tell you, this is called empowerment, and that's our role. Vidya dadati vinayam vinayat ati patratam patrata dhano prapati dhanardhanam tatah sukham. सबसे बड़ा रुपया, सबसे बड़ा रुपया. मैडम ने टिकट बना दिया. Yesterday I came from Bhubaneswar to Hyderabad. Came, I had an excellent morning breakfast, millet idli, filter coffee. So point is that सब पैसा था, बुकिंग किया होटल में, मैंने आ गया. So point is that how we can bring Saraswati and Lakshmi idea we are talking about. Madam managed many of the interesting catalog. I saw her beautiful room. That is called organizational innovation. How people behave. कल मैं next time भी आऊंगा. Behavior plays an important role, and that is the beauty of India. पेपर बेचने वाला भी प्रेसिडेंट बन सकता है. गांव का एक लेडी रायरंगपुर से रायसीना हिल जा सकती है. We cannot underestimate anyone, because I'll give a very interesting story also. How to bring Saraswati and Lakshmi? You can see both left and right, both Saraswati and Lakshmi are standing. We are transferring one technology, and that technology is useful for our eye, which is nutraceutical called lutein, and that technology was developed by this lady. Last month only she retired from one of the national institutions along with a research scholar. The beauty of the technology is nutraceutical to our eye. And the lady Sukanya Krishnamurthy from Hyderabad only, she is an Android lady, Vectrogen Biological Private Limited. We transfer this technology know-how developed by this woman, which is her idea, her research, her intellectual property patent to this, because that patent gives the confidence, loyalty and trust, so that this lady has a freedom to operate in the market, in marketing this product, and nation will get benefit, humanity will get benefit. And that's the role of our making technology from mind to the market, lab to the land, technology at bedside to the bedside. And also we must change our mindset. That is, if we are publishing in any journal, we have to go to the Jameen also. So friends, how we can empower women, how we can bring Saraswati and Lakshmi. You can see some of the photograph that may be interesting. भाई यहाँ से भी एक फोटो ले लेना, बीबी को भेजना है. So I need to skip some of the slide, but you can see these are the indigenous technology for a Viksit Bharat. This is developed by our own people, our own scientist, Dr. Ramdas, who was NIOT director from Srikakulam, and he has given this remote operating deep water vehicle Samudrayan and Matsyayan, which is the Prime Minister vision and mission, with 4,077 crore deep sea mission fund. So how we can give to a woman a affordable technology, that technology can give a affordable sanitary napkin, so that our mother, sister at the global world can mitigate the challenge and get a affordable product in the market. And such kind of technology we must provide. All these pictures are South Indian, and Andhra se bhi hai. This ladki is from Andhra only. You can see it. But these are my colleagues. Sir, aap yaad kar rahe the jinko. Okay. So point is that how we empower our team and women workforce. Today we have a women scientist scheme, and that scientist scheme also got an Nari Shakti Puraskar. We must not underestimate women, and that's the beauty with brain to mitigate the many challenges in many of the places and many of the circumstances. In fact, in our personal life also. I am not here. Last 7 days I am not here. But my wife is dropping my daughter, taking care of my mother. That is how we can make sustainable and also give the confident. So, how much time? 5 minutes? है? चलेगा? चलेगा ना सर? Okay. क्योंकि there was a talk and I took 5 minutes more. Next time they did not invite me. So under Article 27 of Universal Declaration of Human Rights, एकलव्य infringe the intellectual property of Guru Dronacharya. इतिहास गवाह है, चोरी करोगे तो मरोगे. Am I right? He was punished. So if you are creator, you must be respected. The way many of the award we are giving to the in the nation. So everyone has the right to protection of the moral and material interests resulting from any scientific, literary, artistic production of which he is the author or she is the author. Patent, design, trademark, copyright, semiconductor, integrated circuit layout design, geographical indication of goods like पचमपल्ली इकत, बीकानेर भुजिया, आगरा का पेठा, कुल्लू साल, उड़ीसा रसगुल्ला, तिरुपति लड्डू, ये हमारा देश का विविधता है. इफ यू गो मैसूर, मैसूर सैंडल शॉप, हमारे टाइम में मैसूर सैंडल शॉप ही लगा के, अभी तो लॉक्स आया, मैसूर अगरबत्ती. You can see how many entrepreneurship are there, how many entrepreneurs are making the difference. We must be vocal for local for that, and we must protect it. If we will not protect, we have seen in the case of Haldinim and Basmati. So that because that IP, since you are in the trade ecosystem, if you have the IP, you have a monopoly right, you have a confidence, and you have a loyalty and trust, so that investment will come. Now we are talking about ease of doing business. Now people are talking about speed of doing business. How we should connect such kind of engagement collaboratively, and we need to integrate this IP culture in our institution. In brand building, जो दिखता है वो बिकता है. The way we recognize when we go for a ATM, normally we look for a SBI logo, na? Then only we can enter. It is SBI ATM, get the money. That means every logo, every institutional logo, you can see Ministry of Education, Innovation Cell, Department of Education, Wadhwani Foundation. These connect the dot. I just posted in somewhere and उसने बोला कि तुम्हारा ही बॉस. Oh, तुम उधर गए हो? तो मैंने बोला yes, yes, इलांगोवन भी आया है. So point is that how we should connect and recognize each other, that is most important, and that is leveraging to our economy, innovation, benefiting consumer, because India need indigenized product, because our dependency on import of technology is more than 70%. I need to skip this. But how educational leader today plays an important role, and their vision and mission you can see. Professor Kamakoti, पता है न्यूज़ ये रिकॉर्ड हो रहा है क्या?
यस सर, रिकॉर्ड.
ओके, ज़्यादा नहीं बोलूँगा. Professor Kamakoti, the IIT Madras director, you can see on quote, for 2024 we have a lot more exciting initiative and socially relevant project that would greatly benefit to the nation, and we are looking at closing this financial year with 366 patent. That means they are coming out with many solutions. And if you go to IIT Madras Research Park, there is a bridge. It is known as a academic industry bridge between IIT Madras Research Park and IIT Madras. So that is the need of the hour today, how we can leverage to mitigate the challenge globally and also get the ownership. जैसे हमारा कार का ओनरशिप होता है, घर का ओनरशिप होता है, टेक्नोलॉजी का भी हमको ओनरशिप चाहिए इंडिया को. एंड दैट्स द चैलेंज यू कैन सी. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू डिटेल ऑन दैट पार्ट. सो वी मस्ट लुक इनटू कोलैबोरेट, co-create, celebrate for consultancy research, grant-funded research, sponsored research, and also contract research, and that will give academia industry connect. That's the objective of this kind of program, leveraging innovation from invention to innovation, technology at bedside to the bedside. At the same time, if you are scientist, if you are faculty, if you are contributor for such kind of research and innovation, you have the right, and you should look into it, get the intellectual property right, and that's the ecosystem today we are talking about. And that's the institution plays an important role. As an institution, how we are managing ethically our institution in innovation, intellectual property and entrepreneurship, that is the need of the hour, and that is for a country, and that is for an institution, how they leverage internationally collaboration. These are the 13 vice chancellor of African countries. They came with the objective of collaborating with the Indian institution, and we must look into it. That is for Viksit Bharat, and also benefiting in society and the economy, academic technology transfer. We have seen the mRNA vaccine also came from the academy. How research plays an important role in leveraging such invention to product and public use and economic growth. That the Education Minister of Education talking about Institutional Innovation Council for connecting the dot, and we must look into it, promoting such technology and technology to the women, for empowering women. And we have a program Nari to Narayani, affordable technology are there. Women can start with entrepreneurship, and I'll share this copy so that everyone should get, and you have seen some of the example. And we leverage that. We do all value addition of invention, making into innovation, and giving a product to the nation for nation building through innovation and empowering. And the nation is so beautiful. The program coordinator is also lady. My secretary is also lady. In my office, I think more than 6-7 officers are there. You people are also there. So how women is also playing important role. We must create such opportunity, empowering women to giving such kind of opportunity to mitigate the challenge, and connecting the global world, and connecting the role as an individual, as an institution, as a state, as a nation for sustainability for a Viksit Bharat. That's our role, that's our goal, that's our mandate, that's our mission, and also that's our collective effort and mitigating the many challenges, and also supporting, hand-holding, connecting for a Viksit Bharat in leveraging intellectual property and innovation that will leverage a competitive advantage, value creation, confidence, risk management, and market positioning ourselves. So friends, the problem is never how to get a new innovative thought into our mind, but how to get the old one out. We have to change as per the demand of time. Today, knowledge must be acknowledged, and knowledge must be managed, and knowledge must be monetized, because we are in knowledge economy. And if we violate the issues of IP individually, institutionally, regionally, nationally, and bilaterally, as far as the bilaterally is concerned, US kept India as a priority watch list on intellectual property violation. So these are the challenge before us. We must mitigate collectively. That's our collective goal. And also that is a dream of our founding father. Self-reliance, homegrown idea and technology. Thank you all of you. God bless you all. Jai Hind. कोई हर्डल्स नहीं है सर. आपको मैं कंप्लीटली पॉसिबल. देखो आप अभी आई मेट ऑप्सकी चेयरमैन ऑल्सो प्रोफेसर मूर्ति, and he was also telling that how we can develop a facilitation center. Okay sir. And today you can get in touch with me. I am not here to give a lecture only. And second, if I will do, I will get promotion. Okay. And this before slide is we got 2-time national award. We will get another national award also. That is also our showcasing to the state. And other than this, that is also our mandate. Okay. That is also our collective mission. And we can look into it. Because of the time, I did not give many examples, but you are most welcome for any kind of office. Can you share your email or? Yes, and the person sitting before you, he knows everything, and 2 officers recently came for engagement with Siddhartha Engineering. Okay, so they are also on right. How to get the patent right? Sir, if you feel something innovatively you develop, yes, in any process or any product, and just Google out. Because you are if you are creating something similar, मैडम ने मुझे पानी लाओ, वही खिला दिया ना. हाँ, if you feel If it is innovative, try to see in the Google search. Google में आप उसको टाइप कर लो, देख लो कि similar kind of invention तो है कि नहीं. Suppose आपको लग रहा है कि पेटेंट करना है, हमसे बात करिए. We will bear the cost. File your patent in your name. Srinivas. D. Srinivas. Transfer fees. Even if you are MSME, you will get reimbursement. If you are institution, मालिक बैठे हैं, वो कर देंगे आपको. और हम भी करते हैं, but हमने we have a limited budget to promote industry and MSME and startup, but they are for purpose for education. They have a Kalam IP support ecosystem is there. They will do, but you can call us, and that is the objective of coming before you. So don't forget, you can call, and you can be part of our many activities we do. Anything more? मैडम, आप लोगों के बारे में इतना अच्छा बोला, सरस्वती लक्ष्मी कुछ तो बोलो. Telugu koncham. My daughter and my wife knows, because I am heading 3 office at Bhubaneswar, Odisha, in Visakhapatnam, Andhra, and Northeast at Guwahati. So you can reach out for any support, particularly the domain what we talked about. Again, thank you all of you. God bless you. Jai Hind.